What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. You know, every day for the past couple weeks, if not multiple times in a day, someone has tweeted or emailed me or sent me this, that Madden sales are up 20% from the last year, and that supposedly, despite all the breakdowns, despite all the hashtags, despite all the commotion in the community, all that is for naught. All that is meaningless now. All this work doesn't amount to anything because Madden sales are up. I don't understand that logic. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm an investor, and I'm going to show you why it doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to give you two examples of why it doesn't make sense to me. The NFL is a valuable brand. We know this. We understand that companies actually pay. They pay the NFL so that they can have the exclusive rights. Do you think that they do that to lose money? Do you think they go to the NFL and say, we want to pay you to be the only one that can make a simulation football product so that we can lose more money with our poor product and having to pay you for the license? Of course not. Of course not, guys. Now, we don't really have any qualifying amount to this. Is this all revenue, meaning Ultimate Team, or is this just game sales? I haven't seen anything firm as to what they're up. Is this up downloads because they gave away all those codes? Who knows? But let's give them the benefit of that. Let's assume they made 20% more money than they did last year. Okay? Let me show you something that terrifies me each year. This is the sales of still water brands in the US. I'm a big investor in Coke. So some of you may be asking yourself, what in the world is still water? I buy bottled water, but I don't know what still water means. Well, if you look here, your brands of Aquafina, Dasani, Smart Water, and Nestle Pure Life are all represented here. But what's not here is your spring waters, which can vary based on where you live. Maybe you've got Poland Spring, maybe you've got Deer Park. But your still water brands are essentially comprised of tap water, county water that's either been treated or not and bottled by a major manufacturer. I literally shake my head every time I see someone with a cart full of this stuff anywhere. Not only do I feel it tastes terrible, it's literally the same thing that is coming out of your tap, but it actually tells you right here on the financial report. The United States has the biggest consumer market for bottled water worldwide. It is the most widely consumed beverage. And it even tells you that, mostly unknown to the public, some bottled waters just come from municipal sources. That before it's bottled, they may distill it, they may reverse osmosis it, they may filter it, they may not, they may just turn on the spigot and let it run. But then they're going to sell it to you. That's the power of branding. That's the power of consumers not knowing. Let me show you what the NFL does to a company. This is the Picnic Time X-Time Grill. This doesn't look like all that safe of a product. I wasn't even familiar with this product until I actually looked for things today that have the NFL brand. So if you're telling me you want me to get something smoking hot, then I can carry it by its own handle, integrate it into a metal body, and then throw it into a bag made of plastic, I'm probably going to say no. But if you really wanted to, you could go get an NFL branded one. Now, the NFL branded one sells for a higher cost than the non-NFL branded one, but as you burnt the life out of your hand or your vehicle down, wouldn't you feel better knowing what caused that catastrophic failure was branded by your favorite NFL team? Do you think that the X Grill said, hey, we've got a revolutionary product. No one's ever made a metal grill that folds in half that can burn you and whatever it's set on. But we really need to take this to the next level. We need to get tailgating involved, and the only way we're going to do that is by branding this bad boy. So we're going to pay someone to brand our product, even though it's going to sell on its own. This could be the best grill in the world. I'll never know. But they needed to brand it to appeal it to a larger market. That's what branding does. That's why they went to the NFL and paid. So you telling me, you sitting here and tweeting me or emailing me or saying to me, Oh my God, Ryan. Did you see what happened? Did you see the tragedy that this is? Do you know that the NFL and Madden selling the only simulation game meant that the sales are up 20%? Find me a year within the last 50 that the NFL has lost value, that the brand has actually lost meaning. Guys, it's not news, okay? NFL licensed items sell, okay? Whether it's a grill, whether it's a video game. That's why the companies go out and brand, and that's why the NFL makes money off of it. They're not selling their license to things that don't actually increase in value, and companies aren't coming to them to pay for that license thinking that it's not going to move a product. As the value of the NFL grows, so does this. So does the value of its brand, which can carry over to a product. This is literally why companies pay. This is literally why we talk about the exclusivity agreement, okay? Does it mean that you get the best product? Of course not. I would argue that in many of these cases, you're at least getting an inferior quality product. Now, I don't know if this is the only portable grill that can be made with NFL branding. Sometimes there is some competition, as we've even seen with video games. But the reality is, no matter how you try to educate a consumer, there are some people that are just going to buy bottled water. Even if they read on the very bottle itself that it tells you it is bottled at a public water source, meaning they could go almost anywhere in their town and cite a public water source and get the very same quality, if not close to quality water. They want the water that came from Coke. They want the water that came from Pepsi. And they're going to pay. And that's okay. Maybe that's just what they want to do. Okay, do you want to be the person that rips every bottled water out of someone's cart and say to them, do you know that this is just municipal water? Of course not. Of course you don't want to be that person. Do you want to be the person that goes to tailgates and grabs this scalding hot grill and knocks it over and say, hey, that's not a quality grill. You just bought it because it's got your team's name on it. Of course you don't want to be that guy. But the reality is, with video games, we can all be that guy. We all share a common experience. We don't all own this grill. I guarantee you, I would be shocked if 1% of my channel owns this grill. I really would. Let me know if you own the X grill. Maybe I've missed something my whole life by not having a collapsible, foldable grill that can go anywhere. Telling me that Madden is selling, telling me that Madden is selling more, doesn't change anything. It actually empowers me. You know why? Let me tell you why all this has a reverse psychology to it. Because I know the more people that play this game, the more clips I'm going to get emailed. The more places like Sloppy Madden on Instagram thrive. The more people that are eventually going to see, hey, this is a really bad game. This is not a quality product. The more people are going to be apt to say, hey, are there like-minded people that know this game is junk? Oh, these people have a hashtag trending? Well, I just bought the game and I'm disappointed, so let me get on board with this. It's 20% more people that can come to our community. It's 20% more people that can be vocal. It's 20% more names on a petition that someone wants to start. In fact, this year, bring them on. Give me the most people they've ever had. Okay? When the consumer's dollar means more than ever, let them buy a subpar product because they're going to be the absolute loudest. And trust me, when those people go and find a website like mine and comprehend, oh, not only did I just get taken advantage of just buying this game, people have been taken advantage of for 10 years buying this game, and they can't even have competition in the marketplace, that's going to settle real well with all those people. So if you don't think this is a positive, then you're not looking at it the right way. The sales increasing, to me, is a great thing right now. We need more exposure. We need more eyes. We need more understanding. And there's no doubt in my mind, if you show someone soft drinks documentary, if you show someone any of the community channels that talk about the problems with this game, there is no football fan, there is no one that does not love football enough to sit there and say, this is okay, this is fine, I'm okay with this. In fact, you get the complete opposite. In some cases, you get people that are overly angry. You get people that want to label everything in the game legalized gambling. I don't even go that far. I feel that way, but I don't sit there and make it my daily objective to go on Twitter and try to bring down mutt packs. I respect that there's people in the community that make a living off of it. So if you think this is a bad thing, if you think this is the end, I hate to break it to you. All this does is grow us. All this does is strengthen us. All this does is help us. And by design, it's exactly what is supposed to happen through the NFL. And that's why we're all here, because we love football. And we can't love our football game. Sales might be up, numbers might be increasing, it's going to be okay. I promise. The sun will still come up tomorrow. And what also will come up tonight, if you don't already know, is the official trailer release exclusive to my channel. Thank everybody over at Access Games. Danny, everybody's been working really hard on this game. You're going to see a lot of improvements from gameplay to franchise to depth. A lot of things the community wants to see right now. Should be up on the premiere. We can all watch it together later on tonight. Other than that, you know I appreciate you watching this video, and I will be back. Perhaps with 20% more content in the week with more commentary.